Now, thinking I won't have much to say about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Soon I kinda regret not making one video about at least all classic Sonic games. But what's done is done. So I still will be making videos on each game separately. And of course I play it through the official Sega emulator, which means it's the original version as much as it can be. Which also means it isn't sold anymore on Steam, because of Sonic Origins. So maybe it wasn't worth reviewing this version, but I played which version I could play. What I already had. Okay, I am an Android version, but with this it was easier to record it. I just recorded not even the Dino's replay buffer. So, this video is about the original version of the game, but emulated through the official Sega emulator. Well, Sega Mega Drive / Genesis emulator. Sonic 2 was developed by Sega Technical Institute instead of Sonic Team, but of course Sega publishes the game. Gameplay is more or less the same, only, maybe, level design keeps in mind Sonic speed. Or at least more levels are keeping in mind Sonic speed, so the game doesn't slow you down, at least in the early game. I forgot if I mentioned about the multiple roads in each act in Sonic 1 video, but they are still here. And in fact more acts are multiple roads instead of Sonic 1, where already the second sound didn't have a very impact or different road. About acts and sounds, this time each song had only 2 acts, except near the end of the game. So this game retro sounds like for future games, at least by having less acts, that is. Length of an act could be longer than it was in Sonic 1. And of course it varies how slow or fast you are. Now, in this game you don't need to backtrack in an act to get speed, to get up the slope, because a spin dash was introduced in this game. Plus, a new character got introduced in this game, Miles, Tails' brother, taught by Violet Fox, which just follows Sonic, or Tails can be controlled by second player in two-player mode. Special stages are different and a different way to enter them. Still, 50 rings are needed, but instead of jumping in a ring and onto the stage, you need to get to the checkpoint with 50 rings, of course, and jump in the part next to the checkpoint. Okay, that wasn't the best explanations, but whatever. It's a big 3D Type 7, I guess, where you need to get enough rings. Where you need to get enough rings. Only because Tails also appears in the special stage even in a single player, then you can't fully control him. So he can lose rings. Okay, each character has a different ring counter, and there's also total ring counter. So I should try to collect enough rings by myself as Sonic. Only if Tails loses his own rings when he gets damaged. If Tails can also lose my rings, then it's the bit special stage. Well, at least when playing the game I didn't notice it if Tails loses only his own rings or also my rings. Plus, Tails might block my visibility of the special stage. So, surprisingly, I get even one Chaos Emerald in this game. With it, I didn't experience collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds. This game added one mod, Norse Supersonic Form. Okay, this goes in spoiler territory. Okay, previous make also went into spoiler territory. Okay, but having all Chaos Emeralds doesn't change how you fight the final boss fight. But you can play a Supersonic in every other zone. Because it's emulated, then of course this time I also emulated save states. As a start when I reached a new act, and later in the game, more often 10 checkpoints in an act. Like this level select menu is accessible from sheets through sound text, and all the sounds will be accessible from it. And their stupid continuation system. You can only eat the continues from special stage or maybe getting enough scores. Really false was thinking. I only got one continued from a special stage. Without continues, if you lose all lives, it's game over and you need to play all the game from the beginning. With continues, you only start the act from the beginning in which you lose all the lives. But like I previously implied, the continues are also limited, and there's no reminder how much you have left. However, save states interrupt the game's flow, probably even quick saves in the emulator, which I didn't use. Also, of course, here and there were some graphical glitches, thinking it's something to do with the fact that it's emulated, or maybe some technical system limitations. Speaking of system limitations, there were slowdowns, or at least that is what I assume by slowdowns happen at night. Looks like I had enough to say about this game, so it can be in separate videos for each game. Okay, script is recognized from each game to FAT, so each Sonic game can be in separate videos. I guess I meant something like that. Of course, there's no save options in the genres. Let's measure the version because it's just to increase playtime in a big way, but also you need to finish game in one setting on the original console, that is. Rocket a better way to save it. At the time of writing the script, it's about way to play it. Rocket a better way to save it. At the time of writing the script, maybe when I read the script, maybe I remember if I didn't do that earlier and made it, there wouldn't be this, but I know of course didn't figure out to say it differently that in playtime in a vague way. Or maybe it was about system limitations, but when going a little bit in the future, then there are games on the same system, but they have same save files. Okay, that but wasn't necessary. It was unnecessary. If it's about the system, then maybe they didn't think about it or just didn't figure it out to do it. Of course, the Steam version isn't available anymore, and if you want to get an original copy of the game for original console where you will need to play the game in one setting, then It's from second-hand market with price hike. And that in one setting without using it's of course in that way. And the money won't go to the devs, at least not directly. Also might not be on this planet anymore. Rest in peace. Or even working anymore in the same place. So place a version which you are able to get. Well, maybe not Sonic Origins, from what I heard. I'll see about it if I'll play it, but then it might be already be fixed, or even removed from the store for a different version of same games. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like the video, subscribe and comment. See you next time.